You won't believe it when I'm telling you that we barely missed being stuck in the passes in the mountains. We're just going visiting family to Washington State. Remember, we are in Washington State, and I was saying we were like going to see family for this weekend. Well, you won't believe it when I'm telling you that God somehow managed to get us, derailed a little bit, and we're kind of running late, about an hour late. And by the time we reached we're going through Leavenworth. Leavenworth is a Christmas town. This is like the biggest town. They're having all the Christmas lights. They have this big display. The little German little Christmas town in the foothills of the Cascadian Mountains. Brothers and sisters, we got there. Everything was dark. I was like, "What's happening? Where's the Christmas lights?" Well, we said, "Well, we don't know." We kind of checked. We checked on the Google map the roads to get there, and you wouldn't believe it. What happened? It was saying everything is open. So we said, "Okay, well, let's go further up." We drove. It was kind of like rainy and windy and a lot of rain, and there were like waterfalls in places they shouldn't even be, falling down, on the road. Or like, should we still be going? We got there, and when we got there, like to the first, they have like barriers on the passes that sometimes they put down in winter if there's snow. And you know what? Like we got there, it was saying road closed. Like, wow, what's going on? Because when we left, remember we said we're traveling and visiting family. When we left the valley here, in Okanagan Valley, it was nice and sunny. It was like, wow, what kind of weather this is unusual for December, right? We usually get at least freezing weather by this time, or snow. And I was like, wow, that would be a great, amazing, fun trip. No, no, brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, in this time of age, you better be staying close to God every single day, because He knows how to take care of you wherever you are. And I'm telling you, we got there, we barely missed it. So we passed mile 97, and by the time we kind of returned back, so we ran into the closed road. By the time we returned, by the time kind of like we did a U-turn, we went down the valley to go to the next Passover. Well, an hour later, the entire road, I mean, part of the road by mile 97 washed off altogether. And then by the time we got to the other pass, there was like trees in the road. We checked again. Yeah, everything is open. Like, okay, we'll make it through this pass. And don't you believe it? We we they cleared the tree in the road. Like, okay, this will be okay. We went further up another 10 minutes, and then again, the road closed. They just closed it before we got there. And I'm telling you, God knew. Were we to leave half an hour earlier, we would have been stuck like so many other. There were cars stuck on the paths in between fallen trees. By the time you reach the other side, going to the valley, into Snohomish Valley, the western side of the mountains, I'm telling you, floods to the roof of the houses, 5 or 7 small rivers, all flooded. His unprecedented flooded everywhere. Luckily, we are safe. Our family back in the Washington State on the west side. They are upper in the highlands, and then so thankfully they are safe. But I'm telling you, 100,000 or more evacuated, and this is just like what's happened up here. Power losses everywhere. One town completely destroyed. One town in Chelan County, so on the east side of the Cascadian by Lake Chelan. Brothers and sisters, completely, the entire infrastructure gone, including the water purifier, the tower, the sewage tower, the entire purification center. All the power lines are gone. This was happening while we were driving. And that's what I'm saying, like half an hour earlier, Thank God. Thank you, Jesus, for keeping us safe. And I hope wherever you are, you stay close to God, say your prayers every single day, and make sure that whatever you do, you consult first the Holy Spirit and Jesus. Brothers and sisters, unprecedented floods everywhere. Unprecedented. I'm pretty sure that I don't know, we have so many beautiful brothers and sisters across the United States, across the world. Like 1,000 people died just in the Indonesian floods, just this two past 2 3 days. Okay, Indonesia. Uh, Look at the jet that's coming down, the weather system that we have right now. We have like temperatures like never before. 2 degrees in parts of southern lower 48, 40 states, right? 48. Unbelievable, unbelievable. So, brothers and sisters, I'm going to leave. If you want to know Jesus, I'm going to leave a word for you to a prayer to say. So, you are giving your life to Jesus for protection, and you say that prayer. You say all your transgressions you've done, your what you feel that you've done wrong, or what you feel that you shouldn't have done in your life, and God and Jesus will forgive you, but you have to be honest about it. We're going to put the prayer of salvation in the pinned comments, um, and if this encourages you, I beg you, stay close to Jesus, because the times we live in is we are at the end, and this is the word that we received for this message, for this podcast, brothers and sisters. The word is Teleios. Greek 5046 means completed, not any kind of completion, but a completion that's taking you. It's a process. All right, it's a word of maturity, but it's a process that. So the word Teleios meaning your process of growing towards completion. We are at the end times. The world is waiting to break at its out of its casing. I don't even know how to say it, brothers and sisters. Let me just read you the news. Let me just bring up some news here, because it's unprecedented what we're going through. 100,000 phased evacuation orders as flooding in Washington reaches catastrophic levels, record levels. Um, wow. UK, red alert, UK prepares for war with huge casualties, multiple terror attacks this weekend. We just experienced multiple attacks everywhere. Down in Australia at the Jewish celebration. I'm going to stop sharing. At the Jewish celebration, brothers and sisters, at least 16 have perished in an attack. The campus, right, the university campus, at least two dead. Brothers and sisters, it's not safe anymore in this world. You need to stay close to God. Europe, I said, Europe activates largest. Hold on a second. Let me just bring this back up. Yeah. Oh, and then, of course, we're looking at Hanukkah. This week is the Hanukkah from 14th of December till the 22nd of December. And honestly, the frequency of everything happening, of natural disasters, wars, terrorist attacks, it's unprecedented. And on top of that, please add the three-eye atlas mystery, because nobody really knows what's up with this thing that's zooming by all the planets, perfect alignment with everything, one in a lifetime chance for that to happen naturally, with all sorts of like weird displays of of ever, never seen qualities where, I mean, they have like the forefront tail of light. You might as well just call it headlights, okay? Just call it headlights as it is. It rotates uh, in a specific rhythm. It has a structure as an artificial structure, almost looking like. Wow, the closest approach is December 19th. And now, guess what? Europe also activated the sorry, largest planetary defense drill ever. That can mean that can mean anything. That they officially is, yeah, sure, it's asteroids, but we know the predictive programming that we've seen. It might as well, as Professor Avi Loeb from Harvard says, well, it might as well be a defense drill against technologically advanced, whatever that is, technological advanced, I don't know, extraterrestrial, aliens, who knows, right? We are not to fear. We live close to God, close to Jesus. And if you say your prayers every single day and you're mindful of your emotions, mindful of your actions, mindful being the light and the light in the darkness, the center, living in the center of the hurricane, believe me, God takes care of you. God will take care of you. It's always like that. You just have to believe in him and be ready to hear him and listen to him when he says, no, stop, don't move, don't move. Well, you don't move, you don't take another step if you hear that. Because, brothers and sisters, how many more events can happen? And we are getting prepared. The bride is prepared to, and it's reached, not just wisdom, but maturity to its completion, to Teleios. Because God has told us we will be taken out of here when all things get loose, okay? When it's all starting. And oh boy, if it's not ready to do that just now, we are looking at a board of peace ready to be. President Trump is saying, "Well, we're going. He's boarding he's chairing the board of peace, and he's going to announce the 10. He's in his own words, brothers and sisters. I'm quoting his words. We will have presidents, heads, and kings on this board, on this board to assess and create a zone of peace. I would add in quotes, because we all know when we talk about peace and safety and security, we all know that that's already going to take us to full on destruction. And we're out of here. We are not meant to go through the tribulations. But, brothers and sisters, you better be living every second close to God and Jesus. Because, oh my goodness, what else can go wrong? What else can go wrong? Look in the world we live. Now, there was another word that I asked God. I said, what else do you need to tell our community of light warriors rising? And I heard the word Aramaise. But Aramaise is coming from the word Aram. It means Highlander. It's a Hebrew 758. It means Highlander. And in the context of our experiencing just these past 2, 3 days, where we had to go back we returned, we did 2 U-turns. We drove like 10 hours and we're like, thank God we didn't get stuck in the night in the mountains somewhere, because you don't want to be there when nature just gets enraged, and it will prove that not the humans are kings on earth, but nature is here. God and Jesus through nature with its power. We returned back to Wenatchee, and we were like, well, what are we going to do? We dropped the dogs, and this is why we were late. We dropped the dogs to the kennel, but we were running late to leave from the house. We ran late about an hour, and and anyway, so I was like, now to return back home, are we driving in the night? What are we going to do? So we said, well, let's go at least eat in Wenatchee, the little town before the Cascade Mountains. And we went to the restaurant, and I'm telling you, there are like so many other people out there saying, well, the roads are closed. What are we going to do? And then we looked, there was no hotels left. We barely found something. We're about to stay and spend the night in the truck because, I mean, what else to do? What are you going to do? Park? There were so many cars on the road just parked. The entire Leavenworth town got evacuated because, well, they lost power, but everything around the town of Leavenworth, and it's a very well known town around here in this area because everybody goes for Christmas there to see the Christmas lights. And it's a wonderful place for the kids. And sometimes they have like little snow hills for the kids. And wow, it's such a beautiful little place. And no, they actually had to cancel their entire Christmas season. It's all canceled because they had so much destruction. Not the town itself, but around the town as well. So not the downtown, but everything else around it. And we're just talking about the east side of the Cascadian Mountains. We're not talking. We never got to the other side, where's the big house. No, there are like houses floating down the river. We just took it all, entire house. Say goodbye to everything that you have in your house. Did you have your passport, your identity cards, and some pictures, and that's it? Your kids and your animals and your pets, and that's it. And this is how God also teaches people, right? And this is why we need to stay close to God so we don't go through that. We don't need to go through experience like something like this. And please, like if you are in areas that have been devastated by, oh my gosh, like there's around the entire country, around the entire world, things are happening. Please put in the comments, where are you tuning in from? Let us know so we can pray for you. Put your prayer requests in the underneath the pinned comment, and we will pray for you, brothers and sisters. Now, when it came to where is it safe to be right now until our blessed hope day comes and we get out of here, I got the word Aram, meaning highlands. Move to the highlands, brothers and sisters. Get out from the flood terrains. Rent somewhere else. Sell your house if you can. Move out of the floodlands. The water event is coming. We have not even reached that yet. I think it's on its way, like right now. On top of it, we have asteroids coming in. We have 3I Atlas that's going, who knows what's going to do. Brothers and sisters, stay close to God. This is our podcast for today, the emergency podcast. Please put your prayer requests in the comments. And if you want to know more details, please check out our sister channel, Light Warriors Rising Every Day. We do shorts there, especially if you're busy. And we do shorts there strictly with the emergency news. So I hope you're all blessed. Prayer salvation is in the comments, and stay prayed up and stay close to Jesus, brothers and sisters. I hope you are safe wherever you are. If I don't see you soon, I will see you in the clouds. Diana signing out.